Hello and welcome. On behalf of International President Tom Buffenbarger and General Vice President Phil Gruber, they'd like to welcome each and every one of you here today, standing shoulder to shoulder with these fine men picketing here at Piemonte Chevrolet out in East Dundee, Illinois. Unfortunately, both were unable to make it here today, but they wish their support and their show of solidarity for you and to continue the fight on behalf of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. I'm the Directing Business Representative of Automobile Mechanics Local 701. I'd like to say thank you all for coming out here today. This is their fight, and with everybody here today, it's showing it's not just their fight, it's everybody's fight. We have people coming from every international union in the Chicagoland area showing their support in true solidarity, which to me shows me it's not just their fight, it's everybody's fight. I am extremely proud to be part of today's labor movement, and I am very self-assured that tomorrow's labor movement will continue to grow and prosper to let every American know that on behalf of working men and women, this is their fight, and they will continue to prosper. So I can't thank everybody here enough. And again, I thank each and every one of you for showing up here today, showing your support and solidarity. Thank you.
My name is Bob Reiter. I'm Secretary-Treasurer of Chicago Federation of Labor. On behalf of myself, President of the CFL, Jorge Ramirez, we'd just like to tell all the mechanics from Machinist Local 701 here at Piemonte Chevy in East Dundee that we support you. The labor movement has your back. The CFL represents over 320 unions that in turn represent over 500,000 working men and women in Chicago and the Cook County. And what's important is that the guys who are standing out here on the picket line at Piemonte Chevy are standing up for themselves. They're standing up for better wages, better benefits, better working conditions, and that's important. You know, the working people are the backbone of this country. The economy doesn't move without the working people, without the working middle class, without people who have access to middle class, have access to good jobs. And oftentimes, it's the working folks who fight to make those jobs good jobs. You know, what's very disappointing to me personally is I've purchased cars from Piemonte Ford in Melrose Park. A lot of union folks have. You know, one of the things that we like to do in the labor movement is practice what we preach. We buy cars built by the UAW, and we buy them from dealerships that have a represented workforce doing the service on the vehicles. You know, both working folks on an individual basis and unions as organizations. We buy American, we go to union shops and purchase our cars. And a lot of folks over the years have done it through Piemonte Ford in Melrose Park. You would think that the same type of respect that we give Piemonte, they would in turn give their workers up here at Piemonte Chevy in East Dundee. We're going to continue to support our brothers here, Mechanics Local 701. We're going to continue talking about what it means to support good middle class jobs, and the guys here, without question, we've got their back.
I'm a business representative and organizer for Automobile Mechanics Local 701, International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. I've been working with these mechanics here at Piemonte Chevrolet since the winter months of last year on their organizing campaign. I represent the mechanics at Piemonte Ford and Piemonte Nissan and Melrose Park, both of which have been union for a long time. We've had a great working relationship with them for a long time. These members, voted to become union in March. We started the bargaining process with the Piemontes in early May, and have since been trying to reach a fair agreement with the employer. Unfortunately, the employers refused to give these workers a fair agreement. They made an offer that the mechanics ultimately could not have accepted because it would have led to a net loss in wages. So the mechanics ultimately voted the contract down and voted unanimously to strike. In our opinion, when the owner makes you a contract offer that you cannot accept and then declines federal mediation on several occasions, kind of tells us that they just don't want us to have an agreement. So we've been on strike out here since July 9th. We've been out here into our 9th week now. So these workers are standing strong. It's an honor to stand by their side through this. You know, here we are on the Friday of Labor Day week. Still standing up for workers' rights. You know, I'm glad that these guys are aware that they should be proud of the fact that they have the right to strike in this country. You know, that's the tool that labor uses to remind capital that we actually have the power. You know, the workers of this country laid every brick, paved every road, built every school, every building of capital. We protect this country, and we're out here essentially demonstrating, you know, that to remind them that we actually have the power. So again, it's been an honor to stand side by side with these guys and fight alongside with them, and hope to continue to do so.
We're just out here striking. We want health insurance benefits, a fair living wage, and a pension. That's all we're really asking for. We're not asking for much. We've been on strike here for 8 weeks now, and the Piemontes won't even talk to us. We just wonder why they're doing this. Well, all we want is what the other Ford store has and the Piemonte Nissan store has. Nothing more, and that's it.
I believe I deserve fair treatment. I just think the rest of the guys who have worked very hard, for some for even 10 plus years, deserve fair treatment and better benefits. We don't deserve to be treated this way, especially for the work that we put out. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and it's about time we get some recognition for it. Thanks.
It has been an honor to stand and fight alongside these 9 workers for over 8 weeks now, and I want to thank them. I want to thank them for continuing to fight the fight, not just for themselves, but for all of labor. They are a credit to the Machinists Union. They are a credit to Automobile Mechanics Local 701. It all starts with them. In the words of a machinist, Tom Tippett, without machinists, there could be no machines. They make the die and the tools from which machines are made. From the initial blueprint, the machinist fashions the original tool, the first step in the process. He is the essential skill at the core. He holds the key that unlocks the mystery of the mechanical age and makes the miracle. Thank you again for coming out today. God bless these workers, and God bless the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers.
Boycott!
Sign the contract, Rosanna.